Hi folks, welcome back. Most of us have a place where we keep our knives and tools. This is where I keep mine. I know it's not real clean, there's chips in it because sometimes I sit it on my lap if I'm somewhere and the chips can fall into the box. But I thought a neat program, just to explain, this box was my grandfather's years ago. He's passed away a long time ago, and he used to get cigars in these boxes, so I just saved it. I taped it to death so I could continue to use it. I taped the sides with clear tape, and it's something that I always carry with me with all my tools. And I thought what might be interesting to do as a project with you folks is to do a chip carving or some kind of carving on an empty box like this. Okay, I bought this for $3 at a chain store, a hobby chain store. They were on sale. You can see it was $3. And what happens is this has a real heavy duty hinge on the back, and on the front it has a nice clip that you can open it up. Now they were kind of rough looking. I had to really look through it. It has a spot in the front I'm going to try to sand out. But if you're interested in doing this project, you may want to look for a box like this. One thing you have to remember is we need a very large, thick piece up here. You can see it's one solid piece of wood all the way. Well, it's multiple, but they're glued together, but at least it's one solid piece. It's not veneered, and that's the thing you have to be careful with this. If you get the more square ones, now this one was done years ago. I did a little eagle and a lot of chip carving on all the way around it, and did the eagle in the front in a chip carving style. This was done back in '86, so it's weathered a little bit. I've never did a coating on it or anything like that. But, and then I put a little felt paper on the bottom for like a little jewelry box. It had a little hinge up here. I don't know if that's working as much anymore. Yeah, it does. But you see, the hinges were pretty good on that. So, but see, the wood here was fairly thick back then. Now they have this all veneered on the smaller stuff. So what you want to do is find something that has at least some wood up here. You can get it squared or rounded. I think, and your knives will fit in something like this. I also bought a little larger one for $5 that I might make for a gift at Christmas time for someone. So I just started to sand it. You really have to look them over to get something that doesn't have any knots or anything in it. So if you're interested in doing this project, we'll do this one very soon. I don't know if I'm going to do my angel project or this one next. I'm still debating which way I want to go with that. So again, we'll do a box with a carving on top, so it's going to be more of a relief carving, and we all need something to keep our products into. The other thing I want to just quickly mention with the last, and I should have done it while we were doing the other one. If you really want to clean up a carving, these little bottles you can buy at Walmart for like $1 a piece. They're very handy. They don't leak, which is nice, because I often have it in my box. I just throw it in my box with me. This is the half water, half rubbing alcohol to soften up the wood. But I also have another bottle, a yellow one, that I switched into pure Clorox. And what I did with this project that we did here with the pine cone was, it was so incredibly messy because your hands were touching it all the time, and there were some little lines from the pencil. What I did was I sprayed it with straight Clorox by the sink, folks. Don't spray it on your clothes or anything. You don't want to bleach anything out in your house or your carpet. Do it over a sink, spray it, and then let it sit for maybe 10-15 seconds, and then I ran water over it, cold water, and then took a towel right away, or paper towel, and dried it off. So that is one way to clean up your carvings. And anything that was really, really dark and deep, you can just go back and sliver it off with your knife. That will clean up your project really, really well when you want to start painting anything. So that's another tip for you to do. So these bottles, like I said, you can get those at Walmart. You can also get, I find all this stuff in the pharmacy department, where it's the travel section where they have little bottles for people that are traveling, soaps and things like that. That's where I find these things. So that's where you want to go to purchase these things. And they also have the one where I mix and you can use this also to mix paints into, but it's a little deep. If you buy the other ones with the cap, like the paint bottles, they work just as well for mixing paint. But I would strictly save these for spraying your carvings, either to clean them or to soften them up. And just make sure you mark them. You don't want to ever mix the two together, okay? Make sure you mark all your stuff as you're filling it, then you won't wonder what's in it. And with the Clorox, be very, very careful with it. This is almost drying up to a point where I'm ready to put the eye screw in it. And so now I have 2 of these ready to go. This one's just a little bit different. I was experimenting. This is really the original pattern from Rick from Little Shavers. So folks, thanks for joining me. We'll start on a new project really, really soon. Probably this coming week. It's going to be a little busy. My sister's coming down from Canada to visit for my birthday this coming week. So I'm hoping that you know, to get something going, but if you don't see me in a week or so, that's probably why. Okay? Take care, and happy carving, and enjoy it, folks. And remember, take your time. There's no rush in carving. And for you new people that are starting, I encourage you. It's a wonderful, wonderful project. Learn how to sharpen your knives. That's so incredibly important. If you learn to sharpen your knives and you learn how to do that on the onset, this hobby will be such a pleasant hobby for you to do. Okay? Take care, and we'll catch you next time around on the Carver's Wood Shop. Bye-bye.